Is Vauld shutting down? What was the court's verdict on its moratorium? What does moratorium even mean? What's the best outcome for you as a customer? Welcome, I'm your host for the week, Pranav, simplifying yet another topic from the startup world. Without much further ado, let's dive a little deeper and answer all of these questions. First, let's explain what is Vauld and how does it earn money. It is a simple crypto lending platform which encourages long-term investing in crypto by offering SIP options and high interest on crypto holdings for its customers. They are more like a bank and less a brokerage firm, hence they don't earn via brokerage but by lending your crypto to other projects for arbitrage, keeping a cut from the interest earned and passing some of it to the customers. Now, what really happened at Vauld since June? The company wasn't immune to the macroeconomic events in the crypto world. With the collapse of Luna, Celsius, and Three Arrows Capital, the whole crypto lending process was at risk. At the same time, the new crypto taxation rules in India were implemented. This led to panic among the investors who decided to withdraw close to $200 million in June alone. In an oversimplified way, let's say Vauld had lent out crypto to another entity to earn interest for say 6 months. But you were allowed to withdraw it before those 6 months. At this point, Vauld doesn't even have your crypto, so how would it be able to give it back to you? Vauld's business model effectively collapsed, which led to a financial imbalance. So, if the company decided to shut down immediately and sell all of their assets, or what we call liquidate, they would likely get $330 million. But they had an outstanding liability of over $400 million. In the absolute best case scenario, everyone would get back only 82.5% of their initial investment. So, what did Vauld do? In order to stay afloat, the CEO of Vauld, Darshan Bhatija, on the 4th of July, announced that they had suspended all withdrawals, trading, and deposits on the platform in order to buy time to identify potential restructuring options. Of course, such an announcement would cause a massive uproar, leading to a ton of lawsuits from customers and investors who are owed money. In order to prevent this, the company filed for something called a moratorium in the Singapore court. Singapore, because that's where the legal entity is established. Let's first understand what's a moratorium. Firstly, it doesn't mean the company is shutting down. It simply is a temporary legal measure which prevents any recovery or legal actions against the company, allowing them to focus on sorting out the issues. But the creditors still retain the right and claim over the money they are owed. A similar ring fence was deployed by the government of India during COVID, allowing you and I to skip EMI and credit card payments without any legal repercussions. So, what was the court's verdict with Vauld? Vauld allowed all its customers to state if they were in favor of Vauld being granted the moratorium, and over 75% of the customers were in favor, as the other option would most likely mean a bunch of lawsuits without any potential favorable outcome for any of the parties. Vauld requested for a 6-month moratorium, but the court decided to grant it only for 3 months instead, until the 7th of November 2022. But what does it mean for you as a customer? The most favorable outcome for you as a customer would be for the London-based crypto lending firm Nexo to acquire 100% of the company. The financial due diligence is in progress, and in case no discrepancies are found in Vauld's books, the deal would go through, giving the customers an opportunity to gradually exit. But what if the deal falls out? Though the company is optimistic, it is making contingency plans which include a combination of raising more venture capital, exploring other acquisition avenues, issuing their own token, converting the debt into stocks. So you would basically own Vauld's stocks in proportion to the value of your investment. Finally, manage repayments to customers via future revenue or capital repayment. The company has strived to remain transparent throughout, but we'll know in about 2 months how this will all end. Furthermore, the Enforcement Directorate has decided to freeze their assets worth 370 crores in another case. More details are awaited. The situation handling and the final outcome is at a critical juncture, as it would set a tone and precedence for trust in this rather unregulated space. And that's it from us. Hope you learned something valuable today. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more startup related value content. And until next time.